everybody, and welcome on in to the final part of my LEGO Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series Jabba's Sail Barge live series. This has been such a fun post-Christmas New Year live stream series, so I want to say a massive thank you to every single person that's watched any part, even if you tuned in for like 5 minutes of part 1 and then suddenly you're back to see the end. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to you. So thank you so much for all of your support on this series. I am so excited to finish the UCS Sail Barge today. I'll be finishing it up. I've got bags 35 and 36 to go, and then I'm going to give you guys a full walkthrough of the set. I'm going to show you all of its cool features and then give you my final review and rating and compare it to what I thought of other UCS sets. So we've got an awesome stream plan today. Thank you so much to those of you who are here already. Welcome, Gamer29, Mimi Makes Things, Brick Flare, Paul Khan, Steve Kilowatt, Cole Nelson, Brit and Bricks. Fantastic to see you guys already here. Please do smash the like button. I'm so keen to beat our record for the most likes on a live stream this series. So if we can do it, I will sing a song chosen by the live chat. So let's see what we can do. Make sure you hit that like button. And if today, at any point during today's live stream, you want to support the channel, I've done 7 live streams now in like 8 days. It's been pretty insane. So if you want to support me going into the new year, please do consider donating. Either with a link in the description, which will come straight to me, and only a small amount of it will go to, I think it's PayPal that takes a very small cut from that. Or, of course, you can use Super Chat, but YouTube does take a kind of 30% cut from that. So it's better if you use the link in the description. But thank you so much to everyone who's been here so far. It's been an excellent series. And, of course, I shall show you what the sail barge looks like so far. Here we have it. Looking very cool. Just missing quite an important thing, which Bloxbricks failed to notice yesterday, much to my amusement, and I actually forgot to remember it as well. It is the sails. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to be adding the sails. I've got to do some technique to build the actual modelling for the sails, pop those together. Then I've got to build a stand for the minifigures, and finally the display plaque is going to go into place. We've got a nice display plaque with all the information about the sail barge there. So that's the plan for today. Lots of talk about all things LEGO and Star Wars, and anything you want to ask me, leave it in the comments and let's get into it. Let's have a fantastic live stream. Please do like it up, and thank you so much for all your support. Loop-de-Loop Adventures. Hello, I'm not sure if I've seen you before, but welcome on into the channel. Really grateful to have you here. I gotta build my UCS land speeder. Well, what I say to people is, look, if you've got time to watch a live stream, crack open a LEGO set if you haven't built something yet. So a lot of people after Christmas were cracking open their Christmas sets and building them along with me. I'll show you, I built the Duel on Peridia set on my own, not on a live stream, but that was really fun. Here it is, the Duel on Peridia that I built, I want to say it was yesterday. Yeah, I did build it yesterday. I had a bit of a migraine yesterday, so I thought I needed to do something that was sort of downtime for me, and that is building a LEGO set. So I built that Duel on Peridia set. So if you've got a LEGO set left over from Christmas or New Year, or just something that you haven't gotten around to building yet, make sure you check that out. Ooh, I look very bright, don't I? Let me turn the light down ever so slightly. Minifigs are goated. Yes, they are. Absolutely, Brick Flare. The minifigures in that are very cool. Nice haircut. Thank you very much. Now that I'm close, you can see that I have indeed had a haircut. Let me move it slightly closer. There we go. Yes, I have had a haircut. I had my haircut today. Ready to go back to drama school for another term. I've got to build... Oh, sorry, I read that one already. I subbed last week. Oh, fantastic. Welcome to the channel. Is this your first live stream? If so, welcome. Hey, Legoland Official. Legoland Official, come on. You can't plug your own channel in the chat. Come on. I've told you off for this before. It's a second warning. Otherwise, I will have to escalate. Come on. Come on, be fair, please. Even though I watched your videos since 2021, I didn't have an account, so I just subbed. Ah, awesome. Well, welcome officially to the community then, Loop-de-Loop Adventures. Good to have you here. Thank you. I'm glad you like my haircut, HP. Hola! Venator Bricks. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, sir. All right. This is a 2-time step. It's quite a long 2-time step here, and it's essentially working out the stuff for the sails, so it's a lot of technical coming together. I think what I'll do is turn that light on, but move it slightly, move it slightly back so that it's not as bright as it would be if I move it all the way back there. There we go, that's better. Yesterday, after the stream, I built Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor that I love, and I think it would be a good set for £30, £35. 40 is just too much. Agreed. Well, I'm glad you like it, though. I'm glad you think it's a cool set. I would definitely like to get it, so that is on my list of sets to buy in 2025. I still can't get my head around the fact that it's 2025. It feels very strange. For those of you who are new to my live streaming setup, unfortunately, I can't show my face and the build at the same time because I'm working with one webcam. So the webcam's either here or here. So we've got to work with what we have, but I'm literally a guy who streams from his bedroom, so I have to work with what I've got. Yesterday, after the stream, sorry, I got that one already. Ethan, welcome Ethan Frauen. JSH Bricks says, yo, what's up? Yo, welcome. Welcome on into the live stream. Fraser O'Neill, good to have you here too. I want the 2007 MTT, says Mimi Makes Things. Ah, such a cool set. Well, if you want an MTT, you are in luck because it seems that if rumours hold true, we could be getting our first MTT in quite a while in this summer for $150, which should is the key word, be a pretty big, hefty set. So, I actually spotted an MTT in Jedi Survivor. I finished playing that game and I've just been kind of exploring the world a little bit and very much enjoying that so far. I converted my 2024 Star Destroyer into a final order one today, says Loop to Loop Adventures. That's awesome. Have you got an Instagram account? If so, you should definitely post it or send a picture of it to me via email. The legobrit@gmail.com is still my email. I can't work out how to change it to the Brick Brit, so it's still the Lego Brit if you want to email me anything at any point. Hey Ethan, I'm doing really well, thank you. How are you? Good to have you here for this final episode of building the UCS Sail Barge Live. It's been a fantastically successful live series so far. We've had so many people tuning in. Very grateful to have 15 of you guys watching already. Please do share it. It would mean the world to me if you guys have YouTube community tabs, if you literally just did a small thing of sharing it to your YouTube community tab. You can delete it when the live stream is over, so it doesn't have to stay up on your channel if you don't want it to show up. Of course, you can keep it up if you want, but it would be amazing if those of you that have YouTube community tabs just share this while it's live and we can get as many people here joining me for this live build. So please do that. That would be amazing. And Instagram stories, same goes for those as well. Let's see if we can get as many people in here supporting the channel as possible. Good, thanks. Sorry I couldn't watch the others. No worries, Ethan. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year. And looking forward to 2025, which we're now in. So this is a 2-time step, so I'm trying to concentrate on doing both of them at the same time. Marley Seymour, hey, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you here. William says, I also converted my 2024 Star Destroyer, but I turned mine into Thrawns. Ah, amazing. Amazing. I made a video, like a prediction video, a while ago, and it said that we would get a Star Destroyer. That was my prediction. I said we're going to get a Star Destroyer, and I thought it was going to be Thrawns. Now, what I got wrong was that they did make a Star Destroyer, and they did release Thrawn. They just released 2 sets, one with Thrawn, which was the Duel on Peridia, and a Star Destroyer separately. So I like to think I did pretty well on that prediction there, because I did predict that there would be a Star Destroyer and a Grand Admiral Thrawn minifigure. I just missed the fact that LEGO was planning on making 2. So I think it works out better, though, because it means that we get an Ahsoka set and a Star Destroyer. But, yeah, that was my little prediction there. Chimera's missed opportunity. It would have been cool. It would have really been cool. Especially with some sort of gold plating. I imagine they considered it. They must have considered it and then decided it's better to go with something else. Guys, what are your top 3 LEGO Star Wars sets? Well, this is something we're going to be discussing, Loop-de-Loop Adventures, because I believe, maybe not, this UCS Sail Barge may make the top 3. So I'll give you the top 3 before I built the Sail Barge. Number 1 is the UCS Razor Crest. I love the UCS Razor Crest. Such a gorgeous looking set. It's in the corner of my grandparents' living room at the moment, and it's a great display piece. It has an amazing interior, practically minifigure scale, and very detailed minifigures. So that's a great set. Then followed by the UCS Millennium Falcon, which is also a very, very good set. It's iconic. It's the Falcon. Well, I mean, what more can you ask for? And then I think the third favourite was the UCS Venator, which is another really good looking set. Although I may have put the Ghost and Phantom 2 as the top 3. I can't remember now. Ghost and Phantom 2 is my favourite. Where is it? I'm trying to work out my hand because it's in reverse. Here. Ghost and Phantom 2 is my favourite LEGO Star Wars Playscale set currently. I just think it's a brilliant set, and that's why I made that whole YouTube short saying you guys should ask for it for Christmas. So, did anyone get that set for Christmas? I don't know. Hey, Brit Bricks, welcome. Good to have you here on this last episode of Building the Sail Barge Live. Thank you so much for your support on this series so far. You're going to Guatemala. Oh, well, enjoy, Marley. If you're still here, then please do drop a like on your way out. But have a lovely, I don't know if you live there or whether it's a holiday, but have a safe trip. So, you've got to go. Take care. Take care. TVB, how do you say I don't know. I thought it was Chimera, but it might... Oh, is it Chimera? I honestly don't know how to pronounce that Star Destroyer, because I don't think they actually say it, do they? In Rebels or Ahsoka, they don't. So maybe I've totally messed it up. But, oh well. Glad to be here. UCS Sail Barge looks massive. Do you know where you'll display the set? Matt, I'm not sure. I got a message from my grandma the other night saying, Judah, the UCS Sail Barge looks massive. I don't know where you're going to put it. And I was like, yes, I don't know where I'm going to put it either. See, I don't know. What may end up happening is it may just have to live on my floor. But again, that would be... It's so big, I don't know where I'd put it on my floor. So I'm going to have to work it out. If my grandparents could spare some space in the upstairs, then I could put it... continue to colonize the house with this Lego set. Otherwise, I don't really know where it's going to go. So I think it's going to depend on what Grandma and Grandpa Brit say as such. So we'll see. We shall see. I'm sure we'll find a home for it somewhere or another. But we'll have to work out logistics and things. I know my parents are definitely not going to let me put it anywhere else in the house other than my room, because they're quite strict about that. Lego is my room and the rest of the house is their stuff. So, yeah. Even though we have a guest bedroom that's hardly ever used, I still haven't won that battle with getting a Lego room. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, I'm afraid. How about one of your viewers look after it for you? Yeah. Nice try, nice try. Oh yeah, Gamer 29, you can take care of it. You can babysit it. You know, a bit like in like primary school or elementary school in America or wherever, where you get to take the teddy home at the end of the week, and then you keep it for the weekend and keep it nice and safe, and then you tell everyone what you did with it. You take it somewhere and take a picture of it. And so I think when I had it many years ago, I think I went to London and took a picture of it. I went to the monument, I want to say. I don't know how I have such a vivid memory of that, but I remember going to the monument with my dad, and I have a feeling I got the bear to take with me, or was it a bird? I can't remember. I think it was a bird, actually. I want to say it was a bird. And I took a picture of the bird, me and the bird, at the monument. Very random, I know. But yeah, you could do that with the Venator. No, not the Venator, the sail barge. You can be like, here I am at the Lego store holding the Brit's UCS sail barge, you know? I'll look after it, says Ethan. Yeah, everyone's volunteering now. William says, imagine what your roommates would think of all your Lego if you had roommates. Well, I think they'd think it was quite cool. They'd probably just ask me not to put it in their section of the room, which would leave me with quite a small section of my room to put Lego in, which would leave me with a space shortage. It all comes down to the same problem, doesn't it? Too much Lego, too little space. Sheriff Malloy, hello, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. I think you've been here a couple of times before on these series, so thank you so much for tuning in. Here we are making very good progress on bag 35. I may actually finish the build before we officially end the live stream, so there'll be lots of chatting and maybe play a few games or things like that. Let me know what you guys want to do. And of course, I'm happy to do karaoke if we beat the record. I want to get more likes than we have on any other episode of this series. So make sure you guys drop a like on it. And of course, if you do want to donate and support me as I go into the new year with the channel and for these 7 live streams, do consider doing that with the link in the description. That would just be a massive help to me funding the channel, particularly as I go off to drama school and will have less time to edit videos myself. I'll post my Star Destroyer mock on my channel soon, but I'm mainly a roller coaster YouTuber, so don't freak out when you see roller coaster edits. Ah, I see, fair enough. Dish is done, kettle is on. Good, good, Brit and Bricks. Life is good. I would do a drop test of the sail barge. Absolutely not. Drop testing the Brit sail barge. Yeah, that would not go down very well, I'm afraid. I would not be very happy with that. I would make you rebuild it all and double check every piece was in perfect condition, and if it wasn't, I'd be like, right, you're buying me another one. So I'm afraid I'm not going to be giving the sail barge to anyone to look after. Sorry. How's drama school been? Drama school's been really good, Ethan. I don't know if you've seen my Q&A series. I made a Q&A series called AFOL versus Uni, which I will plug. There's a playlist of them, actually. I've now done 3 episodes of it. In fact, I'll show you the latest episode. But, in fact, no, I'll show you the playlist. There's a playlist, and it's called AFOL versus Uni, and it's got the 3 Q&A videos, and I do talk about my life at drama school in that. So you're more than welcome to head over to that playlist if you haven't seen it and drop it there. Could I buy you another sail barge so I can have the Brit sail barge? It would be a financially poor decision because you could just get a brand new sail barge rather than poaching my one. And also, I quite like my sail barge. Like, I don't have any particular desire to get rid of it, I'm afraid. Okay, how does this work? Oh, it's like this. Rather strange design, but I've just got to work it out. It's kind of reminds me of the Lego Star Wars buildable character Technic ones. Just this sort of odd techniques, but as you can see, it's coming together and it's going to form the sails. Micah Bell, hello. Nice to see you here. But then I can have the one you had, it would be famous. I don't know how famous it would be. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I know my channel isn't the biggest, so I don't know who would buy it off you if you wanted to buy it, but if you just wanted it, then if you ever meet me at a LEGO convention, more than happy to sign a LEGO set. I have done that before. I think someone won a prize from me once, and they said, oh, can you sign it and write a message on the box? And I actually thought, like, what? Are you mad? Like, why would you want someone to write on the box? But they were like, yeah, but it's you. And I just don't see it. But yeah, if you want me to sign something, I'll put my signature on the box for you and do that. And you can save it for when I'm old and famous. We'll see. Dutch van der Linde, hello. Welcome on into the live stream. How are you doing today? Also, thank you so much. No worries, no worries. Enjoy checking out those Q&A series, Ethan, and drop a comment if you can. Just say that you came from the live stream and that you've watched it. That'd be really good. You're my favourite YouTuber. Thank you so much, Mimi Makes Things. I think this live series has been really good for building more connections with my audience, and that's the main thing. Live series are never meant to be huge audience growing things. Like, sometimes I get new subscribers from them, which is fantastic. I can meet new people, but most of the time it's about actually getting people who maybe watch me once or twice or have watched me a few times and really never got a personal connection to me, and getting that personal connection so that then you'll come back and watch another video, and you'll actually be invested in my life going forwards. That's the aim of these live series. It's about building a community and mutual respect and love and support for each other, and I think we've done that really well in this live series and on the channel in general. I say, like, yeah, my channel may not grow as fast as other channels, but I think my channel has one of the best communities in the Lego community. I'm very proud of it. I'll go with my alts and like the stream. There you go. Thank you so much, Fraser. The dedication is to be admired. Here we are. Now, this is the end of bag 35. My God. No, it isn't. I've got to add the sails. That would make a lot of sense. So, now, I've got to add... So, I'm going to try and move the sail barge along. But, of course, I want to make sure... Let me move my cup of tea so that it doesn't... Hang on. Lovely. No, I don't have any January 2025 sets yet, Cole Nelson. I would like to get the Arc 170 and the Acclamator especially. Home 1 looks cool too, and Ahsoka's maybe on a sale, but I haven't actually got any of them yet. Alright. I believe I'm doing that. There's one. Boop. Put it nice and centrally. So now you can see it all coming together. And actually, if I zoom along, is it this way? There we have it. Hang on. There. Okay, now you can see... Ooh. Thought I knocked something there. Now you can see the actual process of the... Oh, please stay on the table. Thank you so much. It's a massive set. I'm struggling to keep it on the table, which just tells you how big it is. I'm just making sure that... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did knock something off there. Hang on. Hang on. I haven't actually broken it. It does come off, but where are that goes there. Bear with me, folks. When I'm doing some fairly delicate building work, I have got to focus on that, so forgive me if I can't read the chat too much at this stage, but there we go, and then I can pop that back. In case you're interested in how these panels come off, these panels do come off and you can reveal the interior. No, I'm not bringing back the UCS X-Wing Rage. That was a one-time thing. Okay, yeah, you remember as well. I'll do, Ethan. Okay. Right, let's put this in. Nice. Pop that together. All right. In it goes. It's a very cozy sort of design, but I just want to make sure that it's actually in properly. But how does that... Ah, I see there's a turret blocking it. There we go. There. Nice. Okay. Now this second one. Bear with me, guys. I will answer questions and things. Should I get this set is a big question, John Marston, and I'm going to answer it towards the end of the live stream. So if you do want to stick around with me, if you've got time, then let me know if you're staying, and I'll answer it a little bit later. Because my plan is to give you a full review. How does this work? Hang on. I've just got to work this out. I think this goes in here. Bear with me. So what I'm doing is connecting, for those of you who are interested, I'm connecting the Technic, which will then allow, I see, like that. So I'm connecting the Technic pieces, which are then going to be used to keep the sails of the sail barge in place. We're only 20 minutes into the live stream. I feel like I should have allowed more bags for the last one, but oh well. We're here now. Where from Britain are you? Southeast Britborg. Southeast England. Now I should have the sails in an envelope. First time I've actually seen an envelope like this in a Lego set, but this is where our sails are going to be. You can hate me, but I don't think the sail barge is overpriced. Well, I'll give you my thoughts on the price and everything in a moment. Oh, for goodness sake. This is what happens when I'm running out of room. Hang on, let me clip this back in. Ooh. Okay, thankfully it's not there. Clips back in quite nicely. Phew. Right, got to be very careful with this elbow. Okay. Oh, you're from the Midlands. Okay. Ah. Ooh, this is a strange material. I was about to do like feel that, but here are our sails, and this is where I get totally confused about how these go on. So what we're gonna have to do is, well, you're gonna have to sit there for a moment and allow me to attach these nicely, but I think they go on like so. So bear with me. There's one there. So let me get the job done. The second one there. Obviously, I will turn it around and show you guys. Actually, maybe it's better doing it that way. Hang on, if I turn the... No, let me do it like this, and then I'll turn it around and show you. I need to be able to see it more than you guys. Sorry, but I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Lovely. Looking very good. I'll straighten that there. Yes, this is really completing the set. It looks gorgeous. Very good. Okay, another one. I think these are like identical either way, and I don't think there's a specific way of doing these around, so I think that I don't think it matters which way round you put the sails. You're from the West Midlands. Ah, cool, cool. I will check on the like count and we'll play a few games. We'll do some trivia. I haven't quite decided, so keep liking up, guys. Yes. Gorgeous. Okay. Right then. Let me turn it around. Hang on, I'll put the tray to one side so that I can... Where is it? Show you the UCS sail barge with the sails on now. How cool does that look? I don't think the camera probably does it justice. It's obviously shining a lot because of my lighting, but here we have it. Obviously, I'm going to give you the full tour when I'm done. This is as of bag 35. No, I haven't finished it early. I've still got to do bag 36 with all the UCS plaques and the display thing, but that's probably not going to take too long anyway. So don't worry, I will still stream for the whole time. Please do stay with me. It does look incredible, doesn't it? Yeah, let me know what you think of this. Initial impressions. I'll do a full review towards the end. Where are we? Let's go back to my face. Hello, you forgot I was here, didn't you? I'll do a full review of the sail barge towards the end of the live stream, so stay with me for that, and I'll tell you whether I think it's worth the money, the $500 price tag. But here it is, very cool looking, and I believe I pick it up like that. There, nice, very cool indeed. So now it is time to continue with the build because we're not quite done yet. Just wanted to make sure that was not a piece coming off. There we go. Not quite done yet because that means we've still got to do the UCS plaque and things. So our final bag here, bag 36. We're only 25 minutes into the live stream. I think I'm ahead of schedule. Oh well. Let's open it up. I always need to double check now because I must say pieces do get stuck in paper bags more easily than they do in plastic bags. And it's always been a bit of a toss-up whether they're paper or plastic, the little bags inside the big bags. Looks like for bag 36 they got it right and it's a paper bag inside a paper bag, but bag 34 I think it was had a plastic bag, which kind of defeats the point of the paper bag, but okay. There we go. You did bag 36 in 2 minutes? My goodness. Wow. Impressive. Most impressive. You're from New Hanover, USA. Ah, cool. Cool. Right, what's our like count? Someone let me know what the like count is in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. We are approaching the half-an-hour mark of the live stream, so let's keep those likes coming, and please do share it with your friends. If you've got a YouTube community tab, I say, let's see if we can get as many people in here as possible. And look, you can even see the top of the sail barge is that big in my headshot angle here. There's the sail barge head popping up, the sails there. In the US, I still haven't got any paper bags. Yes, I've heard. Ed, my friend Blocksprix, was telling me that he didn't get any paper bags in his sets either. So, don't really know what's going on with the paper bags in the US. Certainly seems to be a European thing that they're rolling out to us first. But still, paper bags good, but the rollout's probably not as good as it should have been. But, you know, I imagine it takes a massive amount of time to get such a big transition over. Hey, Cy O'Connor, welcome on into the live stream, man. Good to have you here. Long time no see. Thank you so much for tuning in. You shared it already. Thanks so much, Ethan. Thank you. Very grateful to you for sharing the live stream. So, bag 36 then. This bag isn't actually going to add anything extra to the sail barge itself. This bag is purely going to be adding to the overall set by creating some little display pieces to go with the big build. So I think it's a 25th anniversary plaque, a big space for the minifigures, and Jabba. I don't really understand why, because it's a full, there's a full interior in here. Like, there's enough space to put every single character. So, but it's cool. It gives people the option to display it like this, and I guess it adds more to the value of the set overall. So, I'm not complaining about it. I just don't know where these pieces are gonna. It'd be easier for me to transport it if it was one thing, and otherwise I'd have to carry these little stands around. But sometimes that's the case with these big Lego Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series sets. Hum That Tune. Hum That Tune, I finished. We got through the whole pack, Mimi Makes Things. For those of you who weren't here, I was playing around with a game that I got from my grandma for Christmas, which is like Hum That Christmas Tune. And the chat were doing very well, particularly Green Goose, who I don't think has joined us yet today. But we finished it. I got through the whole deck of cards, so we were looking for something else to do, something else to play. I have got some little games which we're going to do. So how many likes are we on? 30. If we get to 40 likes, I'll play a game with you. So hit the like count. And of course, if you would like to donate in this final live stream to support the channel, it would be amazing if you did use the link in the description to support me. And anyone who does choose to donate, particularly if it's an amount of £5 or higher, you are welcome to choose a karaoke song for me to do, because I love singing and I'm more than happy to do a bit of karaoke as a thank you to you. Green Goose is slacking. I know, right? I know. What happened to him? What happened to him? Although Brick Flair and you are here, Gamer29, moderating for this last live stream, so I'm grateful to you guys for showing up. Okay. Now, this, I'm assuming this rather large slab here is going to be where Jabba himself is positioned, as he's quite the large gentleman. So he's going to need plenty of space, let's say that. So, I imagine I'm going to finish this way, way early, but I'll spend time going through the set, giving you my thoughts on it, sharing whether I think it's worth that big price, and then concluding. But I'm not planning to finish this live stream too early, so do stick around. This is obviously the final live stream of the Christmas holidays, and the final time I'm going to be live streaming here in my room until probably February, if not... No, actually, probably later than that. I'm not going to be back in... Yeah, probably Easter. So, you guys are not going to be able to see this setup and everything. I filmed 2 videos with it, so you're going to see it in those. But otherwise, this live setup and everything is going to be saying bye-bye until Easter time. So, make the most of it while you've got it here. I'd like to see the interior. I've never seen the finished kitchen yet. I'm going to give the full sort of interior tour as well, hopefully. Or maybe I'll move the camera and I don't know. What's up? Never too old for Lego. Hello. Is it a custom shirt? Yeah, I'm glad you noticed. It is a shirt with my droid. It says TLB the Lego Brit. I did that wrong, didn't I? The Lego Brit. I need to do TVB merch. I'd like to do my new profile picture. I'd like to do kind of a minimalist one. So we will see next year. I'll do some new merch. We'll just have to... you'll just have to wait for that. But this was my last time I did merch, and I did BR1T t-shirts because I've got my droid. Where is he? There he is. BR1T is right here. So it's a recreation of that. So, which is quite cool on a t-shirt. So that was nice. And I know Ed the Block was wearing his the other day, and it reminded me, oh, I totally forgot this shirt existed. I needed to wear it. So here I am wearing it. Although I must say it's been pretty cold in the UK these past couple of days, and they're expecting snow for us tomorrow. So I'm thinking, maybe it's not a good idea for me to be wearing a t-shirt in this weather. Hopefully, though, it's not going to snow too bad here in the southeast. Unfortunately for you Northerners, that may not be the case. So we'll see. Okay, we've got our 25th anniversary brick here, by the way, which is a nice addition to all of these 25th anniversary sets. And although they didn't include it in the poly bag, but they've included it in the R2, in the diorama, in the Starship collection. So they seem to be using that brick rather freely, which is fine. It will become somewhat of a symbol of the 2024 era of LEGO Star Wars. And before you correct me, I'm talking about the year these released and not the year we're currently in. I've remembered. It is 2025. As crazy as that is. I'm missing the snow. I'm down southwest. Ah, no. To be honest, I mean, I don't know if growing out snow is a thing, but I think I may have reached that stage in my life. Maybe slightly prematurely, I don't know, but like sometimes I just think, oh, I don't want it to snow. It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold and wet and sludgy, and it's going to mean that traffic's going to happen. I don't know how. Why does traffic happen when it's snow? Maybe someone can answer it. Maybe someone can answer that question. Maybe am I being thick here, or why does traffic happen when it's snow? Because people say, oh, the traffic's more when it rains, and it is true. I just don't understand why. Like, do people just lose the ability to drive in the snow? I don't understand. Are there that many stupid drivers that will, you know, drive irresponsibly? Probably. Who knows? Anyway, that's besides the point. It's a LEGO live stream, not a bashing drivers live stream. Because the roads become icy and more dangerous. You're slower. Yeah, but like, if you're moving slow but you're still moving, it doesn't mean that there's traffic. Like, there's a difference between moving slower and traffic. Like, taking longer, fine, but snow causes accidents. Yes, that's true, but like, can people not just be careful? Maybe, look, I don't drive and I haven't learned to drive, so maybe I'm going to be, in a few years' time, I'm going to be more empathetic to people that you know, get crashing in the snow. I'm working on my own minifigure with a lot of accessories. Lol, I'm a man of many hate. I assume you're a man of many talents. Okay. Right, I'm making good progress on this stand here. We've just crossed the half an hour mark, so thank you so much to those of you who've joined me here so far. And let me know if we are at 40 likes and we'll play a game. We'll play a little game. You're going so more cars are still on the road building up cars causing traffic. I guess. And why does the rain cause traffic? Or is that a myth? Like when it rains, people are like, oh, it's going to be traffic. And it's like, why? Why? Do more cars spawn on the road when it rains? I'm asking some existential questions. I'm asking the questions that matter here, right? We are at 40 likes. Amazing. Brilliant. Me and Racecar are friends in real life. Oh, cool. Cool. Hey, Racecar, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you here. Thanks so much for tuning in with your friend Loopy Loop Adventures. If you're not subscribed already, then please do. And I'd ask both of you, if possible, to hit the notification bell so you guys get notified when I release new videos. It would be amazing to welcome you guys into the community of my subscribers, or my followers. I think followers and subscribers are different because I have 16,000 subscribers. I don't have 16,000 followers. There's a difference. So I have people who subscribe are people who might have scrolled past a YouTube short one day and just subscribed and then like moved on with their lives and never ever look at me again. But followers are people who are showing up to live streams, commenting on videos, actually engaging in the community. And those are the people that I think are like the most awesome people, because you guys are the ones who actually properly give me time and you know, just that sort of, I don't know if respect's the right word for it, because I don't demand your respect, like we're equals. It's more of a, I guess it's just respect. It could be respect for my work. What's the word I'm thinking? It's engagement, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'd say you guys are the ones that are engaging and actually like building and friendship. Actually, a lot of it is I've made so many friends through YouTube as well that I would never have made without it. Okay, I'm almost done with this little display stand here. You subscribed just now. Amazing. Welcome to the community, Racecar. And you're going to hit the bell as well. That's brilliant. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Okay, here is our little stand. So, forgive me, the light is slightly bright. As I say, I don't have a proper setup. And you can also see me looking fairly intensely, so it should probably focus there. There's all the information about Jabba's sail barge. Then moving along. 25th anniversary brick. And then a big space for big old Jabba. I don't really understand because I don't know like now whether I want Jabba in or out. I can't work it out. Maybe I just need a double minifigure selection and one minifigure selection outside and one inside. That'd be nice, isn't it? William Bricks, I love the UCS plaques. They are cool, aren't they? The only thing was, though, on this plaque, they have still got that mould mark. I don't know if you can see in the middle. There's quite a clear mould mark, that circle there. Not mould as in, you know, like plant mould, but mould as in Lego moulding the bricks, and you can see it there, which does look quite ugly. I think there's conversations going on about how they can fix it. I guess they haven't worked it out just yet for the release of this set. Do I build mocks? I used to build mocks. I have built mocks in the past. If you want to look at my mock building ability, which is largely unchanged from when I released lots of mock videos, then feel free to look up just the Lego Brit mock, because I would have been the Lego Brit at the time, or the Brick Brit mock. It will still show up because it's my channel. So I can build mocks. Mock building isn't my passion. Building sets has always been a passion of mine because it's like instructions and it's a sense of like achievement when you finish building it. You know you've done it right. I think that's an autistic thing, but yeah. I also make mocks, but they don't get very good. Yeah, but I'm exactly the same. Like, you can look at some of my mocks. I look back at some of my mocks in horror thinking, oh my word, did I really make a video about that? Did I really show this off? I was like, this is what I made, guys. Doesn't this look cool? I saw your M&R Mocktober entry. Yes, yes. Caught up my skeleton crew without spoiling. I was somewhat impressed. Well, shh. No spoilers, because I still need to catch up on the latest episode. I've watched all the other episodes, just haven't watched this week's episode, and I want to watch it with my granddad tomorrow. Hopefully both my grandparents actually will watch it with me, which will be fun. Alright then, we're at 40 likes, which means we've got a little game. We're going to have a game. So, I want you guys to have a little vote. I got this little game for Christmas called Less or More. I think it's actually called More or Less, so, but same thing, same meaning. Green Goose, you're here. Hello. Hello. He's alive. Welcome, Green Goose. Welcome. So, the way this works is I'm going to give you some sort of statement or a question, and the answer is going to be whether the answer is more of something or less of something. And you guys are going to vote more or less. And it's basically testing the chat's general knowledge. I found out that the chat is generally more intelligent than not. You do seem to be getting the answers right. However, we have had a couple of cases where it's not the answer you think, so I'm going to put vote now in the chat and more or less. I won't publish the poll just until I've actually read the question, but the way this is going to work, we're just going to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to read a question. You guys are going to vote more or less in the chat. Here we go. Are there more or less pyramids in Egypt than in Sudan? Are there more or less pyramids in Egypt than in Sudan? I'm going to start the poll now. Would you say there are more pyramids in Egypt or more pyramids in Sudan? So if you think there's more in Egypt, vote more. If you think there's less than in Egypt, so if you think there's more in Sudan, vote less. So are there more or less pyramids in Egypt than in Sudan? Let me know. You're going to Google it. Mimi makes things. That takes all the fun out of it. It's a guessing game. You feel like this is a trick question, says Brick Flair. Could be. Could not be. Who knows? Are there more or less pyramids in Egypt than there are in Sudan? I remember the capital city Naboo question. What was that question? I can't even remember that one now. Theed. Theed is the capital city of Naboo, right? Or was that I don't know. Was that the wrong answer? I swear that's the right answer. Are there more or less pyramids in Egypt than in Sudan? If you're just joining the live stream, we're having a little bit of fun with some trivia before I continue with the final bag of the UCS Sail Barge, so stay tuned. I'm going to end the poll in 10, 9, 8. Green Goose, you can't put more and then it's less. Like, come on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The poll is over. The results are in. Craig Revel Horwood. Sorry, that's a Strictly Come Dancing reference. The results are in, and 64% of you said there were more pyramids in Egypt than in Sudan. So, I'll repeat that. 64% or somewhere abouts thinks in this chat that there are more pyramids in Egypt than in Sudan. Will the judges please reveal their scores? Yeah. Green Goose got my reference. And the correct answer is less. So 35%. I don't know where the extra percent goes. It always seems to confuse me. But 35% of you put less. So 35% of you were actually the right ones. Sudan has 255 known pyramids, while Egypt has about 130. So the correct answer is less. It was a bit of a trick question, as Brick Flair pointed out. So it appears in this case the chat was wrong. So we're going to do another one, okay? We're going to do another one. This is for the cat lovers, okay? I would consider myself a cat person. I've got 2 cats. I love them very much. They do cause me a lot of pain, though, when they come in here and they try and trample on my Lego. I was very, very anxious when Forrest, our cat, came in trying to climb over the UCS sail barge earlier, and I was literally praying, please, please, please. And she was skilled. She did not break it, but it was this close away from falling. I just thought, if you do this to me, I'm gonna campaign for you to be rehomed. Thankfully, she's fine, and the sail barge is fine. But here we go. Here's the question. I'll pop the poll in the chat while I remember. Here we go. So start the poll. Vote now. More or less. Are we ready? Is the proportion of a cat's life spent sleeping more or less than 2/3, or 66.67%? I'll repeat that question because it might take longer for people to process it, especially if you're not good at maths. But it's a fairly simple question. Is the proportion of a cat's life spent sleeping more or less than 2/3, 66.67%? So does a cat spend more or less time sleeping than 66% or 2/3 of its life? So, do cats spend more than 2/3 of their lives sleeping? Would be a much easier way of putting that question. Do cats spend more or less time of their lives sleeping? No. Do cats spend more time than 66? No. I can't remember the question now. Do cats spend more or less than 2/3 of their lives sleeping? I don't understand why it worded it in that way. Do cats spend more or less than 2/3 of their lives sleeping? Thanks, you should find. Oh, and the cat's okay too. Yeah, that was my answer. My cat destroyed my alternate build. No. No. You're saying it's 70% Green Goose. Interesting. Interesting. Anyone have a cat? Just think, does your cat spend more than 2/3 of their life sleeping? Or not? I would say my cats spend less than 2/3 of their life sleeping. Like, my cats are very active cats. Maybe it's because they're quite young cats. They're not, you know, old fat cats lying around. My cats are very much active, and even if they're not sleeping, they're like laying and looking. And we've got a dog as well, so they're winding the dog out sometimes, but not very much. So I would, my personal vote would go to less for my cats, but I don't know if that's the overall picture for cats. I'm going to end it in 5, 4. So the question for those of you who just entered is, do cats spend more or less than 2/3 of their lives sleeping? They spend more time washing, lol. What do you mean, licking their paws and stuff? I'm going to end the poll in 3, 2, 1. End poll. The results are in. 92% think that cats spend more time than 2/3 of their lives sleeping. And you would be correct. A cat spends around 70% of its life sleeping. So there we go. Green Goose was correct by saying 70%. So is a proportion of a cat's life spent sleeping more or less than 2/3? The answer is more. So well done to the 92% of you guys that put the correct answer. The chat got it right that time. So far we've got 1 point to the game and 1 point to the chat. So well done, guys. Your cat's always asleep. Maybe my cats are unusual in the way that they're always awake, but I like cats that, you know, have some spirit in there. Otherwise it's like a rug. So it's kind of dark. Should we prod it and see if it's no. I was like, should we see if it's still alive? Oh dear. One time I was with Loop De Loop and we were building an at-act mock or an at-at mock. And it sucked. Well, I built so many mocks that suck. So many mocks that never actually made it to a video, or so many mocks that I never actually shared. So, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, let's get back to the build then. We are 45 minutes into our live stream, so we may end up going only for an hour and a half, which would make this around the halfway point for the live stream, but it will depend on how long I spend yapping on about how good or bad this set is. I think it's going to be a good set. Like, from what I've now done with finishing the build, I think it's really good, but let me finish the final details before I give you my overview. So, yes, make sure we smash the like button, guys. If we can get a... What were we on? I think we got to 40. But I said I really wanted to beat the record. I have had a haircut. Yeah, have a look. I really wanted to beat the record of the most likes on our live stream this series. So please, hit the like button, and it would be amazing if we got 1 or 2 donations to support the channel during the course of today's live stream. I have streamed 7 out of 8 days, I think, in the last 8 days, which is insane. So if you want to support the channel as we go into 2025, as this channel is pretty much fan funded, do consider donating with a link in the description. It would be really appreciated in getting the channel off to a great start this year, so thank you very much. Oh, he was referring to the 8080s from Rogue One. Ah, cool. Well, that's a cool idea for a mock, and it's quite ambitious as well, so good on you for actually trying. Yeah, well done. Favourite Lego Clone Trooper? Ooh, I would go with... Favourite Lego Clone Trooper? Am I going to upset people if I say Captain Rex? I'm having a look at my Clone Troopers now. I don't know, like, looking at them, I think the Bad Batch look really cool. I really don't have an answer for you. I think the Shock Trooper, like the 2014 Shock Trooper, is a very cool minifigure. I've got that one. I'm looking down there because my clone army's down there, you see. Captain Rex Phase 2 is better than people think. I just should have had a, you know, a karma. Is it a karma? Is that the right word for it? That little cloth thing where the legs are. Bad Batch look really cool though. Wrecker looks great. I don't know. What's your favourite Clone Trooper? Yeah, let me know. They were called AT-ACTs, and they were transporting materials, and weaponry. Ah, well, there you go. Thank you so much for sharing that information, Green Goose. Green Goose is just a Star Wars encyclopedia at this point. Like, he needs a career in Star Wars encyclopedia writing. Yeah, the ones from Rogue One, that's right. All-terrain armoured cargo transport is the answer there, Brick Flair. So thank you for sharing that. Okay, back to the build. Here we are. So... now it's time to build enough space for quite a few characters to head on our display stand here. I think there was something like 1.8 times size. Yeah, they did look bigger, didn't they? They did look bigger than the sort of original trilogy ones, didn't they? Let me just work this out. Hang on. That goes like that. Oh, it's a long stand. It's a long, long, long stand. Yeah. Lucasfilm need to hire Green Goose. Yeah. Lucasfilm, you've got yourself a Star Wars encyclopedia writer. I don't know if you guys remember this, but I remember one, the TVB made a Z95 Headhunter from a 4+ X-Wing. I did! My word, you're a proper subscriber, Loop-de-Loop Adventures. That's impressive. Very impressive. What was it? I'm trying to remember when I did that. That is really, really impressive. Was it... oh... Did I share it as an alternate build, or did I actually can't. I remember doing it, but I don't remember how I shared it. Was it a video? Was it a live stream? Was it a mock? Actually, no clue. It was the first vid I saw from you. I think it was a video. I don't remember. I release so many videos. It's quite impressive actually. Tap myself on the back. Tap myself on the back. Pat myself on the back. You're making a video about how Lego gave it to you for free. I think I did. Didn't that was the video? But was it a separate video? Is what I was trying to work out. You know, let's do some hunting. Okay, I'm pausing the live. So I'm not pausing the live stream. Let's do it. Lego free the Lego Brit. It would be under that, I think. Where would it be? Why is the top one the Lego Brit becomes sus? Oh dear. The Lego Brit breaks his set on stream. Funny Lego Brit live stream moment. So the top searches for me are not actually me. They all seem to be other people's clips of me. The Lego Brit out of context. Oh, here we are in some actual videos of mine now. 4+ resistance X-Wing. Yeah, put some crazy hole music. Yeah. That's the... oh, where is it? It was like... oh, Lego has the best customer service. Lego customer... that was the title, wasn't it? The Lego Brit. Lego has the greatest customer service. Yes, that's it. But did I... this is 3 years old, this video. Has 1,000 views, which is better than my AFOL versus Uni episode. So, 14-year-old Judah outclassed me with this one. Well done, Judah. I think younger me beat me there. I didn't share it here. No, so I talked about how I got the set for free, but it wasn't in that video, so...
This was really interesting to put together, but it took a long time and preparation, so make sure you smash that like button.
Look at that absolute icon there. Look at me. The lockdown cut, killing it there. It looks very yellow because I always have my phone on like night shift mode. Right, Lego Z95 Headhunter. I am absolutely determined now to find this video. Headhunter. OMG, the voice changes. Yeah, that would happen because, you know, puberty. It happens. The Lego Brit. Did I do that? I can't even remember that now. I actually do not remember. Where do you get this from? I'm so confused.
And subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of Lego customer service?
Oh.
Have you ever had...
Little precious child. Where was it? I talk about the customer service. It's 3 years old. I'm going back. I'm going back. Sorry, guys. If you just joined into the live stream, I'm going through a little nostalgia dive through my channel because I'm very close to finishing the set and I don't particularly want to finish too early. So maybe I privated it. I can't even remember. I have privated a few of my old videos, but I can see them if I scroll down. So let's have a look. Where is it? I'm going back through. You want to go through? You want to watch my first video? Oh, wait.
From chapter 8 of The Mandalorian, The Redemption, and I tried to make it as authentic as possible, really paying attention to detail.
This was before I knew how YouTube worked. I just sat there giving the most mundane talk ever about this thing. Let's have a look. Z95 Headhunter. Is there one? Where would I find it? I'm scrolling through. This is like a little trip down memory lane. This is fun. You've started me off now. Look. Lego Star Wars 2022 TIE Bomber ? Prediction. Hello, that was right. I mean, it was 2023 or 2024, but it happened, so I got that one right. Point to me. All-terrain mobile hub mock, probably the worst thing I've ever made, but I was very proud of it. Why these Old Republic sets could rise in value. I mean, hello, those have risen in value. I'm pretty good with my prediction. If I was a Jedi, I'd be pretty good at this. Worst mock ever, joking. The evolution of the Microfighter 8080. I remember thinking, oh, those videos never did well. They get more views. That video got more views than AFOL versus Uni. That's depressing. That's depressing, guys. Come on. Oh, Lego Star Wars 4+ sets are underrated. It's a privated video. Oh, my word. Where is it? Where's my Z95 Headhunter? I found it. Hang on.
Scale. Obviously, I used some of my own pieces, like this one didn't actually come in the 4+ X-Wing, but if we hit 150 likes, I'll show you a tutorial of this. But let's get into the small details of the mock here.
And to think that, this is the thing, like, this is what I talk about. A lot of people who grew up with me watching videos in lockdown. So people watched my videos in lockdown as they were growing up. And this video, right here, 750 views, 125 likes. That is a very, very impressive like count, and even the views are higher on that video that I privated because I thought it did badly about 4+ Lego sets than they were on AFOL versus Uni episode 3. So I think what happened is, if I'm going through and scrolling back, a lot of people have just been growing up. Mind you, the mock is pretty good. I mean, thank you, it's okay, but a lot of things. Proudish TLB. It was a lockdown thing, wasn't it? It was a lockdown boom. A lot of younger kids, you know, young teenagers were getting into Lego, and a lot of them haven't stayed. And kind of sad when you think about it. Like the fan base have dropped off of this and many channels. In fact, I know my channel is not the only one to have this phenomena. But look at how easy it was to get a good performing video here. Like. Literally, I made a video reacting to Legends of the Saber Troopers, which was a Lego film by a channel with like 100 subscribers at the time. 850 views. How easy was that? Like, look here, 2K views, 1K views, 1K views, 1K views. Like, I was cooking. Let bro cook. And then as you go through and people start to drop off and I grow a little bit older, we start to do well, and then it slowly people just leave as time goes by. And no, I'm very happy with, you know, having this community that I have now, and I'm very proud of what we've built and the amount of people that are still here with us. But what does happen is, if you scroll through my channel, you see a trend, which is that the audience will gradually drop off. The great brain montage. Yeah, me messing around with a sticky brain on a live stream. And then suddenly the only way that I managed to get views was by talking about like upcoming sets and things. So I did a review of something and that got 1K views, and just scrolling back through here. I will get back to the build them out. I'm just sort of doing a history dive. And then as we go into 2023, here I am in 2023. Here we are back in 2024. Here we are in 2024. I hate that brick thumbnail just because I know for a fact that that is not the correct Brit logo, and it really really annoys me. But as you can see, and then we're doing okay. But these videos, if I'd released the same videos like three or 4 years ago now, would have gotten so many more views. It's a real experiment in the Lego community and how that online Lego boom that I was very much a product of it. As in, I started because of a Lego YouTuber, M&R Productions, who wanted me to make a mock. He said, "Oh, make a mock for a contest." So, a year ago, you had a video with 64k views. Yes, but you see, the video that had so many views was a video all about like a leak or an upcoming thing, and that seems to be the only way to get the Lego community, you know, involved. TLB era was fun, but TVB era is better. Really, I can't make my mind up. I think the TVB era is more, if we're talking about like, you know, eras, Taylor Swift fans, anyone? If we talk about sort of chapters of my channel, we've got that early, very juvenile, very sprightly me, doing reviews and comparisons and things. And then you've got me then branching out and really finding myself in those sort of lockdown times. And that was amazing. I really enjoyed that. And then you've got me going back to school, so content starts to drop off a little bit, and then you have me sort of delving into how to make viral videos, or attempting to make, you know, those "today I built so-and-so Lego" videos, and I never really clicked with those, so I stopped. And then life became busy again, so life became busy. I did GCSE exams, I did A-level exams, and all of those happened. And then here we are, then I changed to the Brick Brit, and now it's more of a mature, discussion-based, older, I'd say, fan base, a more mature fan base, where we can sit for ages and talk about anything really, anything to do with Lego, Star Wars, or whatever. And my videos now, if you look at my latest videos, are more personal, I would say, but also they are higher quality. There is no doubt in my mind that even though the views may not be as high as they once were because of, well, a lot of people who left and all that, and I'm sure my content, like, I'm not gonna claim that I was always making the best content, but I think people leaving is a big part of it. But now, like, there is no doubt in my mind that the content I release today is the highest quality content I have ever released, which I'm proud of. No matter whether it gets 695 views, as the third episode of AFOL versus Uni got, or 64,000 views as some video that took me, like, how long? Maybe an hour to edit and put together as a whole thing, which is very, very short, about this is what a new set looks like, and it wasn't really what the new set looked like, but it was kind of a prediction that did very well because people thought, oh, it looks clickbaity, but whatever. You see, it's a transitional process. I've been yapping for far too long now, haven't I? Sort your videos by popularity and look at that. Go on then. But they're all leaks, aren't they? New Lego Clone Wars set looks like this. The new gunship looks like this. The new Clone Battle Pack looks like this. So you can see I went through that period of kind of covering leaks, but then I decided that wasn't really what I wanted to do, because everyone can do that. And then Lego Star Wars minifigures Lego Never Made was a fun video to do, and perhaps I should go back to doing that. The most expensive Lego Star Wars minifigures has a lot of views, 17,000, but that's only because it was coming up through search. And I've looked at that, and it is a search-based video that continues to grow in views weekly, monthly, because people just want to know what they are. And then here we go, the new Ghost looks like this, the new Jabba's Palace looks like this. The best lightsabers actually has 8.8k views, which was a sponsored video I did, and it looks like people are just looking up for the best lightsabers on a budget, which is fun. Grow Your Lego YouTube channel performed very well, and that's a video I want to revamp for 2025, so watch this space. Money, Money, Money makes the, maybe not the top 10, but definitely the top 20, I'd say. Maybe the top 15. Of course, followed by My Kind of Life, so my music videos. And then Inaccurate Lego Star Wars minifigures. So these Lego Star Wars minifigures videos did do fairly well. It was just a pain, an absolute pain to edit them. So maybe it's something to revisit. We'll have to see. I need to be honest, got 5,000 views. And what really, really struck me about this video, I'll plug it in the chat if you want to watch it, and I will get back to the build, don't you worry. But what really struck me about this video that, oh my gosh, there's an ad there. What really struck me about the video I made about I Need to Be Honest is so many people from the old days came back and commented on that video. Just look through the comments yourself. Look at the amount of people that were like, I used to watch you when I was 13 or 14 and I thought you were about to quit. Or, I haven't seen you in ages, how are you doing? So these people that had stopped watching me suddenly saw this video on their recommended that was like, I need to be honest. And they were like, oh my word, this guy I used to watch when I was when I was 13. Like, he's going. Obviously, I wasn't going. I was moving to drama school, and I was sort of chatting about that and sharing my vision for the channel and all of that. But it was really, really interesting. And that video, I think, may be one of my most liked videos, especially with that like ratio, 411 likes on that video. So you can see a lot of the old fans did come back. They came back for that. But interestingly, and I find this particularly interesting, they came back for me and a life update from me rather than a Lego video. And I think that tells you a lot about how I've built my channel. And it may be a bad thing. It may be if I built a video around popular Lego topics, I would have way more subscribers and people would come to me for Lego news. But interestingly enough, that video had an excellent returning subscribers rate. And what that showed me was people were just interested in what was happening in my life at the time. However, AFOL versus Uni didn't land, and I think that's because I branded that series almost as something that was too niche, perhaps. It was too niche. He did a rewind of the channel's history. I did, yeah, it was quite fun. Here we go, look, the most viewed ones. Looks like this, looks like this. So again, it was those sort of set concept, kind of clickbaity ones. My early review of the advent calendar was certainly a highlight. And here we are at the best Lego Star Wars sets for Christmas 2023, which did really well. I really wanted to do one for 2024. Unfortunately, it just didn't happen. I couldn't get anyone to edit it. And let's talk about autism awareness in the Lego community is a video I'm incredibly proud of and continue to be. And now we're into the 3K views, which is quite a few videos, and 2K. And you can see. But those are my most popular videos. Anyway, that was sort of a dive into the channel. If you're new here, you might be thinking, what on earth is he talking about? But more minifig videos. Yeah. If you've got any ideas for those videos, then please do leave them. It's just a thing of editing them. Like, it really is. It's how on earth do I get people to edit them? And more minifig videos is a good thing. Is a good suggestion. Like, you can see in those top videos, we have got a few of them about Lego Star Wars minifigures that did well. So if you guys have got ideas, I have a Reddit. I've said this a couple of times now. Reddit and Discord in my mind just blend into one, and they're totally different platforms, and I'm not even on one of them. I'm not on Reddit. But I have a Discord for which Flowbricks, my friend Flowbricks, set up, and in that you can put your own suggestions for upcoming videos. So please do. Or if you've got suggestions of videos, drop me an email. thelegobrit@gmail.com is my email, or @thebrickbrit on Instagram. So reach out to me if you've got ideas. I've got a few video ideas I'm doing. I've got a video about Skeleton Crew. I've got a video about Lego investing, which is going to be pretty fun one to see when that's all been edited. And I want to do Grow Your Lego YouTube channel. So there's lots of things. Flowberry says I hate captions. Yeah, but we can eliminate captions, bro. We can do it. What if we bring back this minifigure series, but just eliminate the captions and make it like nice and professional and do that? Like, let's do it, Flowbricks. Let's do it. If you're down, I'm down. And then if they do well, then you can get a pay rise. So, we're at the hour mark now. Thank you so much for everyone who's tuned in and stuck with me for the hour. It's been quite nice reminiscing, honestly, about the channel. And it does remind me how far I've come. And here I am here, still, you know, I'm at drama school now. I've left school, I've done all my exams and things. When I started, I was 14. And I think I know life isn't all about material things, but a big way that shows how well my channel has done is the amount of Lego I have. Like, my Lego collection, if you look back, the whole of my Lego collection in my first video was behind me. That was everything. And because of the channel's growth, I've been able to fund my Lego collection. Like, getting the UCS Sail Barge, or indeed any Lego set above £100, or maybe slightly like £150, would have been just out of reach. So I'm very grateful for that. But, you know, I'm exceptionally grateful for the community that I've built. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. So, let's finish the build, shall we? Let's finish the sail barge. Where are we? Let's head to our build cam and get on with this. There we go. I've left a Discord suggestion. Fab. I'll take. Was that the one about the best and worst Lego Star Wars sets? Again, it's requiring an editor. All of these require editors, and editors require money. This is my problem. Like, I would make so many videos if I didn't have to edit them. It's a real thing, and unfortunately my channel isn't big enough to fund editing through a through ad revenue, because my views aren't that big. So it's always a balancing act really with me, is trying to work within my means. But yeah, yes, that is a good suggestion. I do want to do that video. It's a good idea. It's an excellent idea. Okay, as you can see, I'm almost done putting all this together. Hang on, I think I've maybe I missed one of these out though. Aha, that. So this is all a big stand for the minifigures, which, as I say, doesn't feel necessary, but also I'm not complaining because it adds value, and people who want to display all their minifigures for everyone to see can. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know whether I'm going to put them all in the sail barge. I'm tempted to put them in the sail barge. Like, it's just more fun putting the minifigures inside. Also, to be fair, you edit on your phone. I do. Yes, I do edit on my phone, and I edit on my own a lot now. Rip. Get the violin out, guys. Here we are. Yay! Is that the last step? Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, and the final page of the UCS sail barge. Jabba's sail barge. Just in case we didn't realise what we were building, we get a little reminder from Lego at the very end of the instruction book. And a lot of pieces. Well! The sail barge. Let me check that there's no missing pieces that I haven't. I believe that's all. Seems to be in order, ladies and gentlemen. The UCS sail barge is officially complete. Yes! So let me put the minifigures on the stand, and then what I will do is I will kind of switch the setup around to give you guys more of a tour of what it looks like rather than a building setup. So let me do that. But it's been such a fun series. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm hoping to go for the 2 hours today, but we may finish slightly early because I have just finished, so always bear that in mind. And I'll give you my thoughts on the minifigures as well, because I've been showing them off as I've got them, but equally it's easy to lose track and you may not have seen all of them. So, and yeah, do let me know what the like count is looking like, because we can play a few more games and things like that if you guys fancy. Right, let's go there and there. Ah, Salacious Crumb has a little perch for him to sit on. But yeah, this has been fun. This has been fun. A reminder, please do hit that like button. And as I say, the channel is fan funded. So if you do want to support my journey going into 2025, please do consider donating today. As well, yeah, we didn't get donations yesterday, that's fine. It'd be amazing to get a donation or two today to support the channel to go forward. Alright, here is our minifigure selection. Minus Jabba. So I'll start from here. These two minifigures right here are the worst in the set. C-3PO and Bib. Bib Fortuna should not be fat in this set. I said it before, and people saying, oh, people joking that I was, I don't know, fat-shaming Bib. But, no, he should not be that large. And Lego knows it because they did not make him that large. They're reusing the head mold from the Boba Fett set. Come on, it's a big set. It's a UCS set. They should have made a new Bib Fortuna head mold. So, disappointed with that. C-3PO should have the dual molded legs. It's not as much of an issue, I find, as the Bib Fortuna, which just looks wrong. Like, it does look wrong. I would say it is laziness. It's sad to see, but I think those two minifigures were kind of lazy decisions. But then as we move on further from here, we get a very nice minifigure selection indeed. If those two were not in the set, and we've got just these, we'd have a very nice minifigure selection. All of these, I'd say, are excellent minifigures. Some of them have some, like, plain legs, but it's not really anything that I mind too much about. Max Rebo looks particularly good. Princess Leia, dual-molded legs, an excellent look. Gamorrean Guard is a very good minifigure. I'd say that one's underrated. Salacious Crumb, minus the lack of pupils, is an excellent minifigure. R2-D2 has back printing, which is cool. I don't know if you noticed. There you go. Whee! R2-D2 has some back printing there, which is cool. And, of course, he's carrying some drinks. You've got these crew members of the crew, 1, 2, and then 3 there. So those are the minifigures. Minifigure selection, I would give, I don't know, maybe I'd give the minifigure selection a, I don't know whether this, oh, Jabba, of course, I forgot Jabba. Where's Jabba? Let's get Jabba out. Let's open him. Let's open this up. Come on, Jabba. Join us. Join us, Jabba. And Jabba the Hutt. There he is. Sorry, he looks particularly white. He shouldn't do. There. It's because the light's very bright. There's Jabba. There he is. Very cool. Very nice looking character there. Jabba the Hutt. Excellent. Now, what would I give this minifigure section? I'll start by raising the minifigures before I actually move on to the set. I think that's a good way of doing it. So let me pop them down. I'd say the minifigure selection is the only thing about this set that, as I was building it, I thought was worse than I was expecting it to be. And it's a general, you know, thing that when I build a Lego set, I really enjoy building the minifigures. And there were only a couple of minifigures in here that I thought were really, really good. Jabba, excellent. Literally could not have asked for any more. Princess Leia was really good. I mean, I don't agree with the criticism that it looks like she's wearing shorts. Works fine. I didn't think they'd make that minifigure again, given, I don't know, some people's supposed outrage about Princess Leia being in a bikini when she was in a bikini in the film. But, you know, they made that minifigure. Max Rebo, really cool. And Salacious Crumb, minus the lack of eyes, is also really good. But the other minifigures do seem kind of meh. And then the Bib Fortuna is pretty lazy, and C-3PO could have been better. So, overall, I give the minifigure selection a 6 out of 10. I don't think that's too harsh. Let me know if you think I'm being too harsh on them. But I'd say R2-D2 as well is a nice minifigure with the back printing and the cups and things. So it's a good selection of minifigures for what it is. But there's also quite a few characters missing here, which will bring me on to a point that I'm going to make about the set in general. Of course, notably absent from the scene are Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Lando Calrissian, Chewbacca, and Boba Fett. Now, you're going to find those minifigures in another set, which we're going to talk about, and I'll bring that over in a moment. But I'm talking about, if you bought the Sail Barge, what would you get in the box itself? And I just think they should have included those minifigures anyway, even if it meant people having doubles. I just think for that price that you're going to be paying for it, you should have gotten those characters as well, just to complete the scene, so that you don't then have to go out and buy the other set if you don't want to add the builds extra. So maybe disagree with me. Let me know what your thoughts are on the minifigure selection. That's my sort of review of the minifigures. Jabba is a highlight, though. If you don't own a Jabba, then this is your only way of getting Jabba at the moment, and Jabba does not disappoint. So I don't think I'm being overly negative. I'd say that I'm giving some constructive criticism when it comes to the minifigures, things that were like avoidable mistakes. By the way, do you get a spare one of these, Gamer29? I'm pretty sure this is spare because I can't work out where else it would go, so let me know. I don't think I've missed anything. I reckon it's a spare. So yeah, I don't think I'm being too harsh on it. I think it's it's an okay minifigure selection. It does the bare minimum, I'd say, for a Jabba Sail Barge. I like UCS sets to go above the bare minimum, and I didn't feel like this one did. The only way that it did would have been those minifigures I mentioned that were like really, really good. So Max Rebo, although then again he was really good when they last released it like a decade ago, so not that much of an upgrade. Princess Leia, though, with the dual modded legs, I call that an upgrade. I think it's really good. So that's my review of the minifigure selection. Now what we can do is get into the actual juiciness of the Sail Barge itself. Someone please keep me updated with the like count. Okay, let me head over here and move. Whee! Hang on, how do I do this? Let's do it this way. Oh gosh. Got to be careful there. Alright, now I'm going to move it down. 45, great. You hadn't liked! Green Goose, shame on you. Okay. So, we've seen our minifigures. Let's move the minifigures to one side for now. So, minifigures are out of the picture. And if I can actually probably move the thing slightly up so you guys can get a good look at it here. Where is it? Slightly down. There. Here we have the Ultimate Collector Series Sail Barge, and as Green Goose points out, oh, you can if I do this, you can see me. Hello. Is this better? You can see me now. Let's go up a little bit so you can see the top of my head. Yay. This is the Ultimate Collector Series Sail Barge, and as Green Goose points out, you should make this an easy video idea. Yeah, but I don't really fancy doing a Sail Barge review because it would just take time, and no one's going to watch a video if it's like this. This is the Sail Barge, and the biggest thing is, it's big. Green Goose pointed it out in the chat. This is a big set. Like, this is my head, okay? It's how many of Judah's head? 1, 2, 3, 3.5 of Judah's head long. Don't know whether that measurement's ever going to come in handy to anyone, but this is a big boy. It's a big beast, And I would be very, very interested to compare the size of this to the Millennium Falcon to see if it's actually longer than the Millennium Falcon. I don't think it's longer than the Venator. I think the Venator was slightly longer than this, if I remember right. But you think it is longer than that, is it, Green Goose? But this is a big set. So that's the first observation. It's obvious, but it is. Now, the exterior of the set looks amazing. Like, there is literally nothing wrong with the exterior of the set. It looks fantastic. There is nothing here that makes me think, oh, that looks really ugly. There's nothing here that looks really inaccurate. It looks gorgeous. So, well done, Lego. This looks like a sail barge. Tick. Okay, let's take off then this bit. So, one of the cool features is that you can take off the top panels. So, you just do this by opening up the side and then lifting off. There we go, lifting off the panels with a sail there. So we'll look at this one first. So here is this back bit of the sail barge, and I don't know whether you can see much under the sail. I'll try and cover my face so it focuses on this and not me. You can see we've got a cannon here, so you can put a minifigure to pilot the cannon there. And you've got a cannon here as well, and you can put your minifigures throughout. So overall, very cool. It doesn't, again, like, it's nothing special, but it looks accurate. So nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. Then moving on to this one. Here we go. Guys, we no longer use feet. We no longer use meters. We use Judah's head. Yeah, of course. And then here we have the second half of the top of the sail barge, which of course allows space for more minifigures and has a gun turret on this side. So, not the most interesting part of the set. The big feature piece of the top is the sails itself, which is right, and it would be wrong for them to include random details that just simply weren't in the scene. So, looks good to me. Like, thumbs up for the top of the sail barge. I think it would look better if it had more minifigures in it, and that's another thing I like. There should be more minifigures. There should be 2 Gamorrean guards, I think, and there should definitely be more crew members of the sail barge. Maybe I'm being picky, but there should be more minifigures if they're not. Especially if, that's my point, if they're not including the Luke, Han, Leia, no, Leia's in there, if they're not including Luke, Han, Lando, Boba Fett, they should be including other minifigures, in addition to all the ones they have here, to sort of substitute for that. Reese is a great example. Where is he? Let's get this boy out. Where is he? Oh, he's in my... He's here. Oh, I can't. Reese is a great example of a character, a minifigure who should be in the set because he was in the sail barge. So, disappointed that there wasn't a Reese. Actually, I remember messaging Flowbrick saying, "Where's Reese?" I was like, "Oh, I like Reese." 47 likes, fantastic. Thank you for letting me know, Paul Khan. How big is that set? Yeah, 3.5 Judah's heads. Yeah, Lego's now going to put that on their box instead of the the meters or whatever. It's just going to be little like outline of my head. Now, let's get on to the sail barge itself. And funnily enough, it does kind of look like an MTT from this side. Like, if you forgot this bit existed, this might look like an MTT. Anyone see that? Okay, let's open it up. There we go. 1, 2. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, there we go. I can put it back. It's fine. That's come off a few times now. Am I sure I built that right? Aha! No, I'm not. I thought that's come off a couple of times. Let me just fix that. There, it's not going to come off now. And I can open that now. SW Minifigs Only has subscribed. Thank you very much. So now I'm opening the whole sail barge open. Now, of course, because of the angle of it, you're not going to be able to see every single part of it. But what I will do is I will use the joy of this camera and go straight to the end. I'll go to the front of the sail barge to give you an idea of what it looks like close up. So obviously it's not going to be as close up as I'm going to be able to see it, but this is going to give you a pretty good look. So let's use this dude. So here is our little control center for the front of the sail barge. You can pop 2 characters in like that. Come on, in you go, fella. In. It's being difficult. Right, you. 2 hands then. 2 hands it is. Problematic little. There. Oh, for goodness sake, you're really causing problems, this little minifigure. So maybe there's a problem here with big hands and putting it in. Or it's... There we go. Easy. Easy does it. There. Okay? So you can put 2 of these. I'm not going to bother with the second one, but you can put 2 characters in here to pilot your sail barge. There is a really nice selection of stickered and printed pieces here. You can see along here you've got the diagnostics almost of the sail barge. There's actually a sticker, if I could zoom in further I would show you, of the sail barge itself there. So really, really good looking. I like the fact that they included all of this detail. My only nitpick would be, please print these next time to save us putting stickers on. But as sticker pieces go, these weren't terrible, and at least they printed the 1x2 pieces, so we didn't have to, you know, be sticking on 1x2s or 1x1. So that's our... Oh, and he does come off with the chair. They did fix that in the... what set was it? I'm trying to think. They've done something else that you can take them out more easily. But that's our little control centre. Moving on. That's the front, by the way. Moving back here, we have a little... I'm going to use this guy. This guy works, okay? He's going to have his redemption here. There we go. Moving here, we have a little sort of jail cell control area. And we can lift this up to take it out to show you what it looks like. So you've got the entrance to a jail cell. And you can open it up. Turn it around and you can have a look at the inside of a jail cell. Let's just say Jabba's not making life very easy for you if you are captured. Han was here, was he? It says Green Goose. Apparently Han Solo was here. I trust Green Goose's Star Wars knowledge, so I don't see why he would be wrong. But there we go. We can pop that nice and easily back there. We have a little crate and some ladders. These actually lead up to some flaps that open up on the top, on this side, from the top of the sail barge, as like little cupboards. They're using cupboard pieces to come up. Whether you would actually be able to get a minifigure up or out, I think I tried it with Blox Bricks yesterday. I got one in, but I couldn't quite get one down. So more for show than anything else, but it works. So we've got a ladder there. Moving on, we have our kitchen area. Here's the kitchen. Han was not in fact there. Oh no, I thought so. I was going to say. I didn't think he was on this ship at all. Here we have some stairs. How nice. So we can take our lovely gentleman. Up he goes. And he can head on up. Hang on, if I tilt the sail barge carefully, you can get a look. You can see he's at the top of the stairs there. Alright. I'll bring him back down. So we've got some stairs here, and then behind we've got lots and lots of kitchen goodies. Again, if I tilt it up, you'll be able to have a look, but you can see we've got bones, we've got knives and forks, we've got a bin, we've got saucepans, cups of tea, because even Jabba drinks tea, some fishes even on the wall, some fish on the wall. So, and some cool stickered pieces. These should have been printed. 1x4 I think is too small for a sticker, but that's just me. Moving on. We have this rather large section here, and you may be thinking, what is this for? Well, of course, this is for Jabba himself. We can take Jabba nicely and pop him in there. No complaints with this. I don't actually know if there is a particular place to put Salacious Crumb. If I take my Salacious Crumb minifigure, is he supposed to sit on the back like that? I suppose you could put him, if I close it up like that, can you see? There's Salacious Crumb there. So I suppose you could put him there. Or he could be sitting with Jabba, like in Jabba's hand, I guess. But let me know if there's a specific place that I'm missing. You know, I haven't spotted, but I think you can sort of perch Salacious Crumb at the back there. I'll tilt it up so you can get a better view of Jabba himself in the barge. Oh, in Jabba's hand. Yeah, I thought you can do that. There you go. You can see Jabba like so. And at the back, at the very back, if I go further, you can see there's a little space to put the musician himself. Max Rebo, in charge of all the music, is going to sit nicely in his little music pod. Now this is slightly more difficult for you to see because of the way that the set's angled in regards to my camera. So I'm going to try, but I believe he's going to sit in there, like so. There we go. Lovely. I don't know if you can properly see that, but you can trust me on the fact that there's a little instrument there. Yeah, there you go, you can see. And Max Rebo is just going to drop nicely. Oh, well, he would drop nicely if he listened to me. Come on, in you go. You're just going to drop nicely in there. Come on, sir, in you go. In. Now, for the audience. Thank you. Oh, and you can move this around as well. I see. Yeah, maybe a bit of hair. Okay. So there's Max Rebo sat in there playing some music away. Jabba's jamming, and Max Rebo's fine. So let me close this all up now that I've given you the full interior tour, and I'll give you my sort of final thoughts on the set itself. So let's pop this all there. Dun, 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 dun. Where are we? Hang on. 1, 2. Aha. Bear with me, guys, as I pop this back together. Hang on, I'll put this position back. There we are. So it's fairly easy to take apart, which is always a plus with a UCS set. Like, you want to be able to show your friends and family what you've built. So the first thing to do is you open these panels here to put the things down. I guess you could try and force it down, but I'm not particularly planning on doing that now. And just nicely put the panel there. There's one. And you see there's lots of spaces for minifigures, which makes me think they should have included a few more, just so that you can fill it out totally. I imagine they'd say to me, yeah, but money. And I'd say, you're charging $500 for it. But then again, I'm not a Lego designer. So, let's pop that in there. And it sits nicely. So there's the sail barge as it would be if you wanted to just open it up. The reason I took these off, you don't have to take them off, but it's easier to access the interior if you do. And obviously, it meant that I could give you the full tour. So now, close it nicely like so. And these pieces here, I don't know if you can see, here and here, those actually are filled by these pieces here. So there is an actual connection, which means that you've just got to push ever so gently, which means that it's not just going to open if you try to transport it, which is a nice touch. It means that it's not just going to be flapping around or breaking at any old time of day. Nice. So, where are we going to go? Let's go back a little bit. Let's bring the camera up and bring me in a little bit. I love this webcam. It's fun, isn't it? Let's bring me down. Bring me down. I hope. Sorry, Wicked's stuck in my head now. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Did you enjoy the UCS Sail Barge tour? Smash the like button if you did. Let me know if I missed anything as well. I'm sure I have missed little Easter eggs that are in the set that Lego would have included that maybe I even noticed. There is this bit here at the top that you can actually open up as like a hatch. There you go. The hatch opens up. I don't know if you can see me opening that, and you can close that. So there are ways to access the inside as a minifigure as such. So you see where I'm putting my finger. Hello, finger. Finger's going in. Behave. And there it is. Inside the sail barge. So that review is better than any other on YouTube. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. The Easter egg in the prison hit sail is some Orabesh writing which says Han was hit. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. So that's the type of thing. Green Goose will fill you in on the rest that I didn't tell you. But here is the UCS sail barge. So the question you're all asking, or maybe you're not. I don't know. Maybe you just want me to be quiet. I'll be quiet. But some of you in my head are asking, is this worth it? Should you spend £430 or $500 on this set? And I'll give you my honest answer in a moment. Let's see how many likes we've got. So stay with me. The cloth sails do look really good, don't they? Very, very good. How many likes are we on? Let's have a look. Have we reached 50? 47! 3 likes! Come on, guys. I just spat all over my instruction manual. 3 likes. 3 likes to go. Let's see if we can do it. Make sure we smash that like button, guys. Clickbait. What's clickbait? Only if you really like Jabba's sail barge, I'd say. That's fair. Yeah. I'll give you my full review in a moment. See if we can get to 50 likes. And we are at the hour-and-a-half mark now. So I imagine we're going to be sitting here talking for a little bit longer. But it would be amazing if we did get to 50 likes. I really wanted to beat the record of the number of likes we've had per of this live stream, so that'd be amazing. And if there's anyone here that would like to support the channel today, it would be amazing to get a donation just to support the channel as we go into another season of drama school and all that stuff. It would be really appreciated to get a donation or two with a link in the description today, as we haven't had any yet. What's the standing record? What do you mean? was the standing record. I don't feel like it's iconic enough for someone only getting one big set. I would agree. Yes, I would agree. So 49 likes, so close. 51. I'm seeing 51. Okay, fine. It's time. I'll tell you what I think. Okay. This set sold me with the promo. This set sold me with the Luke Skywalkers. Actually, wait. You wait there. I'm going to get the promo set that came with this one. Now, I haven't actually opened the promo set. Maybe I should. I'm not going to today. But this set sold me with the promo. And the promo set, which pairs with this, is the lightsaber set. You can see in the background some lightsaber sets there. But the third one that they've released now, unfortunately only for original trilogy UCS sets, so we can expect one for the Death Star but not for the Slave One. A Django's blaster would have been really good. Here we have it. The Luke Skywalker's lightsaber is the promo set. This was available exclusively with purchases of the Ultimate Collector Series Sail Barge. So to get this, you had to get this. Combining this with the Sail Barge, I would say yes. Buy it for $500. Putting this to one side, which you would have to now because you can't get this anymore. It probably would have sold out every Lego store and you definitely can't get it online. Because how much... Someone let me know. Someone go onto eBay, actually. Actually, I'll do it. I'll do it. Let's see how much this is selling for. Now, this doesn't mean it costs Lego... Probably cost Lego 20 quid to make this. Probably. Maybe slightly more, but... maybe 20 quid. I'd say about 20 quid. Let's look. 407. 407. See how much it's selling for. Sealed in box, which is what my one is. Now, I'm not going to sell it, but you can see. I'm going to eBay, buy it now, lowest price plus postage. The lowest one, brand new, is £85 currently on eBay UK. So if you want to, no, £79. If you want to buy one, then you can buy it for £79 here in the UK. So it's about, yeah, about £80. So if you're adding that value, perceived value, which is definitely not how much it costs Lego to make this. The Lego promos are like a great way for Lego to make money, which is why they should make more of them. Like, it costs them not much, but people will pay extraordinary amounts of money for it on the secondary market. No way this is worth £80, but people will pay for it. And especially if I've got these two as well, if I was to sell them as a trilogy as such, the Yodas, the Lukes, and the other Lukes, I'd probably be making a lot of money. So putting this to one side, because you can't get it anymore, is the Sail Barge as you would get in the box, worth it for $500? I would say it depends on a number of factors. Green Goose mentioned that it's not the best set to get if you have the budget but you don't have any of the other big sets. And I would agree. I think if you have the budget to buy the Sail Barge and you don't have the Razor Crest, buy the Razor Crest. Doesn't mean the Sail Barge is a bad set. I've got the Razor Crest. I love the Razor Crest. So if you've got the money to buy this, and I think Razor Crest is only a little bit more, or is it the same? I'm trying to remember. Someone let me know what the price of the Razor Crest is. I think that's a better set. I think the Razor Crest is better than this, and this isn't my new favourite Lego Star Wars set. So for those of you who thought it might be, you are thwarted once again by the beauty of the UCS Razor Crest, which is still my favourite. So if you've got the money for this, and you haven't got the Razor Crest, I would say go buy the Razor Crest. Or save up a little bit more. Okay, so the Razor Crest is a bit more. Okay, save up a little bit more for the Razor Crest. Or the Millennium Falcon. Okay? Those two are iconic, and I'd say they're better than this one. However, if you're a serious Lego Star Wars collector, me included, and you love big Star Wars ships, you love minifigure scale Star Wars sets in particular, and you like the original trilogy, if all those boxes are ticked, then that's the only scenario in which I'd say you should buy this for $500. If that doesn't fit you in any other scenario, it doesn't mean you shouldn't buy it, but it means I think you should wait for a sale. I think you should wait until it goes on sale probably fairly soon. Not on Lego.com, but it will be sold. I'm trying to remember where it comes from, what set it's sold at. It looks so much more interesting open than closed. Yeah, it's so many details inside. So I would say to the average person, if you wanted to buy this set, first of all, buy the other one. But second of all, Smith's. Apparently it's being sold at Smith's. Okay, right. Wait for it to go on sale for £20 off or £30 off or something to then make it a better deal for you. Because unless it's double VIP, if it's double VIP, then yeah, you can get this. I'd say if you do want to buy this set, look at the promos that you can stack. So promo stacking is quite a clever way of getting money off Lego if you sell the promos. So look on lego.com, see when double points is happening, or see something they'll say, oh, you get this promo set for free if you spend over a certain amount of money. So £420 in Smiths. Yeah, okay, so that's the same as it is in lego.com, am I right? You can wait for May the 4th to get the May the 4th promos and all that stuff, but is this a good set objectively? Yes. Yes, it is. It's my third favourite Lego Star Wars set of all time. It is only third to the it's only third to the UCS Razor Crest and the UCS Millennium Falcon. Better than the Venator, I think, because the Venator had no interior and 2 minifigures. This has lots and lots of minifigures, although, as I said, some of them should have been better. Bib Fortuna lets the bag down. The bag? What is it? I can't remember the phrase now. He lets it set down. Like, there's no other way of saying it. This character here should not look like that. They're just reusing the mold to save money, and it's disappointing because it would have been a really perfect minifigure selection if I could have overlooked the sort of lack of dual molded legs here if they had just done the small thing of creating another piece, because all of these are other new molds and things. Lots of new molds. I'm pretty sure this is a new one. Salacious Crumb is new, so I just don't get why they did it. They should have used the good dual molded C3PO. I agree, it wouldn't have been hard for them to do it. They should have done it. So minifigure selection, these two kind of let it down. This is an excellent minifigure selection. Jabba's great. I forgot to mention Jabba. How can I forget Jabba? The set itself looks really, really good. So it depends, are you a minifigure collector? If you're a minifigure collector, there's nothing really here that should inspire you to go out and spend all the money on this set. If you like these minifigures so much, then buy the ones you want from Bricklink. I wouldn't say if you if you really want the new Slave Leia or Hutt Slayer Leia or whatever, then buy the $500 set. So, do I think this is worth it? Yes and no is my answer. I think it's a very, very good set, and it depends who you are. Is my niche answer. And there's always, I think the Razor Crest is the only one I've ever gone, yes, this is 100% worth it. Buy it. With this one, it's yeah, it's worth it if you like the original trilogy, if you like Jabba's Sail Barge, if you have the money to spend and you've already got other Lego Star Wars sets. So if you're me, yes, it's 100% worth it. Do I regret buying this? No. No, very happy I have this in my possession. So excited to display this, although I don't know where. It's a really cool set. I believe a piece fell off. That's the stand. Hang on, let me pop it back. But I'm really happy I've got this. But if I hadn't had the UCS Razor Crest and I decided to spend the money on this instead and not wait to get the extra £140 or whatever it is to get it, then I would say you need to get the Razor Crest first. Green Goose, good question. Have you ever regretted buying a Lego set? That's one for AFIL versus Uni, sir. I think that's a really good one. Drop it in the AFIL versus Uni comments. I'll answer it there. It does look awesome, but I'm too broke to buy it. One massive thing I totally forgot about with this set is this set, if you buy the Sail Barge, Lego have done a kind of dirty trick here, okay? And it's not dirty as in it's immoral. It's a very clever thing that they've done. But here's my promo. I'll put that to one side. But to complete the scene and to get everything you need, you can't actually just buy the Sail Barge. You've also got to go out and buy the $70 Desert Skiff and Sarlacc Pit. So this is the complete scene. So what you've got here is you've got the Sail Barge itself, and then you've got the characters that don't appear in the Sail Barge. Luke, Luke, Lando, Chewie, Han, there, and then the Sarlacc Pit with Boba Fett in. So this is the complete scene. Now, this is where I cook, okay? I think if this had been the complete set, I would be telling you, go out and get it. Doesn't matter about Bib Fortuna's fat head. Doesn't matter about the lack of, dual molded leg, which is a tiny thing I don't really care about that much anyway. If what you saw in front of you, if what you see here, where is it? If what you see here was the $500 UCS set, I would say, yes, buy it now. because this, I believe, is the right quality and the amount, I'd say, for the UCS set to be worth it for $500. Okay? I think if the sail barge itself was $450, it would be a much more compelling price for me to go, actually, anyone should buy this. I'd say it's a good set, but you have to have other ones first, and there's lots of conditions on it. If this had been 50% off, 50% off, of course you buy it, $50 cheaper, I'd say it would be a much better deal. And if it had included this, and I said to Ed after the live stream yesterday, what they should have done is on a buy one, get one free. So if you bought this on day one, not only would you get, where is it? This, but you'd also get this, and then suddenly you would just have an unbeatable Lego Star Wars deal. Can you imagine? Now, of course, Lego would say to me, yeah, but we just lose so much money. Which comes back to the point that, yeah, like every other company, Lego's looking at this from a profit point of view. They're thinking, how can I get the most money for this sail barge? And they're thinking, actually, if we release a set that's marginally overpriced in this $500 UCS sail barge, which I don't think is that overpriced. I'll say it right now. Like, I remember all this huffing and puffing about the price. This does seem like it's worth it. Looking at it now, the size of it, the detail, seems like it's worth the price. Okay, but it's kind of marginally overpriced in the I'd say the community's opinion, not my opinion. I think it's fine, but in the community's opinion, I would say there's kind of a consensus that it's overpriced. So they're thinking, oh, if we can get away with this and this, what we're really getting for this is $570, $570, which then comes to a much more, is this $70? I want to say it's $70. Yeah, $570 overall, which, you know, Lego's going, woo, money, money, money. So this is the completed scene. I'd say, I know I'm totally falling into Lego's trap here, by saying, if you buy this, you should buy this. And I know that's exactly what they want me to say, because it's a money-making thing. Of course they want people to buy this one if they bought this one, but I do think it's worth it. If you've actually got $500 to spend on a giant Lego sail barge, $70 is not going to be that much extra, which is Lego's thinking, okay? And if you want the full scene, if you're a hardcore Star Wars fan, buy this, and get them together. This one you can easily find on sale. Do not buy this one for full price. This is not worth $70. I'll tell you that. This is an overpriced set. This one isn't really. So that's my in-depth review of the value of the scene as a whole. So you've got an excellent looking sail barge with so much detail, a minifigure selection that is good overall but flawed in some places, an overpriced companion set, but it does include the minifigures you need to complete the scene, and is quite accurate and to scale with the larger build, so it goes nicely together. And all of that comes to kind of a muddy conclusion, which is it ultimately depends on the person. So considering it came from a bag of blocks, it looks amazing. I mean, if you put it that way, then you're right. It looks like a great set, just too expensive for me. Yeah, I think a lot of people will be like you. I'm really interested to see how this set performs on the aftermarket. Like, just to see how... Oh, yeah, Bob. I put him in the Sarlacc pit. Interested to see how this set performs after it retires. Like, I wonder how long they're going to keep it out for, whether this will actually do well. I don't know. Are there that many people that would go out and spend $500 on the UCS sail barge? Who knows? I mean, I did. Yeah, but then I'm kind of a sucker. Because Lego won me over with this. But... I wouldn't have bought it on day one, and I absolutely tell you this, I said it on my Instagram, wouldn't have bought it day one if it weren't for this promo. This promo sold the set for me. And I got these comments on Instagram that were like, oh, you're just, you know, you're falling into exactly what Lego wants you to do, like, you're so, you know, so gullible. But I'm like, yeah, but I think it's cool. I understand it's a marketing thing. I understand they just want to make more money off me, but, like, I'm fine with it if I get a cool looking lightsaber. So this is the completed selection, okay? You've got the companion set, the sail barge, and this sealed Luke's lightsaber set. So I had my cake and ate it, basically. And it's at this point where I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank anybody who donated to the channel between... When was it? I want to say it was during the August live streams that I started fundraising for the UCS sail barge. We had a massive donation goal up in this corner right here, and everyone gradually filled it up. And it was originally going to be for the UCS AT-AT, and then I got an offer to do that as a build series, which will be coming soon next year. But then I had that money to spend on the UCS Sail Barge. So it's at this point where I say a massive thank you. Had you please, Judah, add a lightsaber? Yeah. Razor Crest should have had a dark saber though. Just come on, Lego, should have done better with that. But we won't go into the muddy world of Lego promos and why only the original trilogy sets get them. This year, not next year. Oh yeah, this year, sorry, 2025. We're in 2025, I have to remind myself. But thank you so much to every single person that donated during this time, because your money went towards this. Obviously not all the money I received went towards this because I had to pay for editing and things. So I'm very grateful to anyone who donated, whether the amount was £1 or £100. Thank you so much, you know, from my bottom of my heart, because I wouldn't have been able to afford this to do it. Like, there's just no way at all. If Lego did a musical selection, I'd love that. I'd love to do a review of that. Can you imagine if we got like a Phantom of the Opera diorama set, a Hamilton diorama? Such a good idea. And I reckon there's a market for that as well. And I would be the poster boy for it. I'd be able to sing. I would sing a song from every musical in the review. I mean, people might end up muting their reviews. They'd be like, "What is this guy?" But I would definitely do that. So, and that concludes my Sail Barge series. I'm gonna stay here for sort of 5 more minutes and take questions from the chat. Any questions you have from the live build series at all, or the future of the channel as I go. I realise I'm gonna just bring this forward because I'm trying to kind of half out the frame, aren't I? Any questions you have on the future of the channel, or obviously as I go back to drama school at the weekend, or more generally questions about the Sail Barge, just drop them in the comments. You don't have to leave just yet though. It makes things because I'm not quite done. But if you do want to ask me any questions, then I will be here and taking questions for around 5 more minutes. If you would like to hit the like button, it would be amazing. I think we're at 60 likes, which would be really good. So can we get 70? I don't know. And it would be amazing to get a donation today, just to support the channel going into the new year. We've had some donations on the first, what was it? We've had donations on most of these live streams. We didn't yesterday, and didn't today so far. So if you do want to support the channel, it would be amazing to put it towards a new project, probably editing and getting more videos out, because I'm simply not going to have the time doing the very full-on drama school course that I'm on. So the link in the description will be there as well, and I'll be here if you want me to do some karaoke, if you want to put in a donation for that as well. Highest like count we've had this series so far, I want to say it was 75. I think it was 75. I think it was part 5 that we reached 75 likes. We've got 19 viewers, but welcome to anyone who's just tuned in. I've just finished the UCS Sail Barge, very, very happy with it, and taking questions if you've got any questions over whether you think this set is worth it or not. I'd say it looks really cool, and I'm very impressed with it. There we go. Looks so cool. 80, was it 80? I don't remember. It was what we reached live. It may have reached 80 afterwards, but I don't remember reaching 80 likes live. I think that was the Duck Song episode, Lord Imp Dimp. I think you're right. It was the Duck Song one. Chandelier Crash. Oh, it was Lego. Yeah, I think there's a Lego Ideas Phantom of the Opera project, so you can support that, I guess. If you want to see a Lego Phantom of the Opera set, that would be cool. I would absolutely review that. I'd buy that like hotcakes. So suddenly, problem is that my room would just despair. It'd be like, for goodness sake. Not again. But then again, it will say that if I turn up with the $1,000 Lego Death Star and say, trying to plonk it down on this table might actually give way. Sing it again and the likes will come flooding. Yeah, suddenly I start singing and like £100 donation comes through and the likes go through the roof and 100 viewers turn up. I don't think the Duck Song is going to have that miraculous impact, I'm afraid. It would hook me in to Lego again 100%. Well, Lego, if you're watching, there's always that option. Lego Musicals line. I think the difficulty with that would be because there's so many different IPs. So it's not as simple as like they pay money to someone to get access to every musical. Every musical has different owners, and they would want to do the big ones. I don't think they would do Les Mis, unfortunately. I think it would be too close to the war, so they wouldn't do that. They would do Phantom. I don't think they would do Hamilton either for that same reason. Maybe they would, because they did Indiana Jones. I'm trying to think. What other musicals would Lego do? I think Phantom is the obvious one to do for Lego, because there's such an iconic chandelier build that needs to be done. I've got to go pick up my parents, but have a good rest of the stream, everyone. Nice build, Judah. Thanks so much, Brick Flair. Thank you. This was my first Lego Star Wars UCS, and I love it. Awesome. Amazing. What convinced you to get this over another set, like the Razor Crest or the Falcon Gamer 29? They've done Wicked. They have done Wicked now, but it's not Wicked, the Broadway West End show, is it? It's the film. So now they have done Wicked, yeah. It would be nice to get a diorama collection of musicals. Like get a quote from a song. So I'm Defying Gravity would be Wicked. Phantom, it would be, I don't know. The Phantom of the Opera is there, but that's kind of basic. What's my dream UCS? The Death Star. Gato Barico. Rumour has it we could be getting $1,000 Lego Death Star. And, well, if later this year this comes true, I will be a broke man. When will the stream end? Please, I need to go to bed. I'll be taking questions for a few more minutes and then we'll finish up. I prefer the Broadway show over the Wicked movie, not gonna lie. I don't really remember the Broadway show. I know I've seen it. I saw it 6 years ago now. 2019. Probably closer to 5 years ago. I think it was the end of 2019. Gonna head out. I'm glad you had a good stream. Thank you, Brit Builder Bell. Thank you so much. I love the build. It's cheaper than the others, and I love Slave Leia and Jabba. Yes, it is cheaper than the others, actually, if you do compare it, and it is bigger. It is longer, and I'd say this is better. Is it bigger? Not bigger. Is it more expensive or less expensive than the UCS Venator? Can I ask a question, please? Go on, Alternate Brick. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to take questions. So, only movie adaptation of a movie I've ever liked as much as the show was Rent. I've never seen a show or the musical of Rent, so maybe that's one I need to add to my to-watch list, I guess. Not something that I've seen. But Alternate Brick has a question, a burning question, apparently. We're waiting. Is Bloxbricks here? I haven't seen... I saw him tune in earlier, but he may have had to go. Venice is like 600... But Venice is more, is it? Okay. I mean, in comparison to the Venator, this is a better value. Like, now having built the Venator, I'm questioning whether the Venator was overpriced. When I compare it to this one, which has a full interior and a big selection of minifigures and looks really good. Ah, Bloxbricks is here. Hello! Could you give some tips for streaming? Because I do want to. I swear I answered this. I could have sworn I answered this. What are my tips on streaming? Tips for streaming, I'd say, is do it. Respond to your audience. I could have sworn that Bloxbricks and I spent 10 minutes answering it. Alternate Brick. And yeah, you're more than welcome to mention me in an upcoming video. You never seen Rent? It's an amazing musical. Oh well. Yeah, I would say it's on my list. We'll see. Oh, we're not dragging back up Bloxbricks' song request, Gamer 29. That was 2 days ago. The song request expires. Oh, my voice is tired. And also, we can't be cashing in previous donations. I'm afraid that's not how it works. Gamer 29, if you want a song, then you can put in a donation. We haven't had any today, so the option's there. If the Crest is your favourite and this is your third, what's the second? The Falcon is the second. Falcon is just so iconic. Have I got a girl or a boyfriend? No, I haven't. A girl or a boyfriend. I mean, to be fair, it's worth asking the question. It wouldn't be unheard of for people to ask the question, but no, I'm not gay. I promise you would enjoy it. Well, I will let you know what I think. I shall let you know. Bro, you should try Marvel Rivals. I haven't. Is that a game? A game I have not heard of, no less. I thought that was a secret. Green Goose is trying to wind me up. Yes. Any other questions on the sale barge? I'm able to donate. That's why we never wins one of Ed's giveaways. I'm giving it to you. Oh, I think you said that before. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Gamer 29. Donations only for people who want to and who can. So it's up to people to decide. Blaster Bricks. Yes. It's a game. I have not tried it. I mean, I wouldn't really understand it because I don't know any of the Marvel characters. So I'd just be playing for the sake of playing a game. Jedi Survivor. I'm still exploring though. I'm still making my way through the whole of the map. Is it better a building experience than other UCS sets? Better than the Venator, 100%. I haven't built the AT-80, but I'm tempted to say probably, because AT-80 is going to be a lot of Technic, and this is barely any, so I'd probably suggest it's better than the AT-80. I did enjoy this more than the Falcon build, and that may surprise you, because this has a way bigger interior than the Millennium Falcon, and it is literally complete as, you know, there's no, in the Millennium Falcon, there's like sections which you can't open, and this, any section that you would be able to open in the film, you can open here. So yeah, I would say it's a better experience than most. I would say not as good as Razor Crest. I love my Razor Crest. Now to make the sail barge float on its own, yeah, get some string and put it from this tiny piece here in the hope that it stays. What is your head in inches now? Or what? Right. We've got 4 minutes until the 2 hour mark, but I feel like I don't want to wait out the clock. Thank you for entertaining us this past week. Hope you settle back quickly into student life. Thank you so much, Paul Khan. As I said, this is my final live stream here in this setup before I go back to student life, and then I'll be back here in Easter to build something. I don't know what it is, but I'll be building something. But thank you so much, Paul Khan, for being here. I think in all the live streams for this series, so very grateful to you for your support as always. He's counting down the seconds. Yeah, I'm like 10, 9 till I'm free. But my brother's got the Xbox tonight, so I can't even go down and play Jedi Survivor. It's like, what? Well, I have to go, but I'll give you a like. Thank you so much, Gato Barico. Please do hit the like button because I have got new videos coming out. I think my next one's going to be one about Lego investing, so watch that when it comes out. I suddenly just sped up what I was saying. Do we think something will crack the top 3? The something? What do you mean? Do we think the something will crack the top 3? The AT-AT? Or Death Star? Or Slave 1? I mean, all of those 3 sets have the potential. I think the AT-AT may fail, and I don't know why, but I think the AT-AT may fail to crack the top 3 because it's so much of a Technic build, and I think the build experience always comes into thing. Will you promise to watch Rent and give me your thoughts? I can't promise anything, Lord Imp Dimp, but yes, I will. When I see Rent, I'm sure I will see it sometime. If you follow my theatre account, then I will certainly post it. If not, then you can just ask me in like a few months' time to see if I've watched it on a live stream. Thank you so much for coming by, mate. Yeah, thank you, Gato Barico. You need it. What do you need, Mimi? I'm on the last pack of the Sith Infiltrator and currently building Saw Gerrera. Such a cool minifigure. That was really unexpected to be that good. Didn't expect Saw Gerrera to look so good. So, yeah. Thanks for a great week of streaming. Hope drama school goes well when you get back. Thank you so much, Lieutenant Brick. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I think the AT-AT... I mean, it could. Don't get me wrong, because it's going to be tall. The AT-AT is going to be like big, but... I don't know. I think the build experience may get in the way. We'll see. Have you ever seen the sequel to Phantom, Love Never Dies? It got wrecked by critics, but still never watching. No, I didn't know that was a sequel. I don't know whether I want to watch it though if it's got wrecked by critics. It was a good series. Always better when I have stuff to build along with. Exactly, and that's the fun of it. You guys can build along, and I can build along, and then we all end up happy. I've got a big set like this, all finished up, and you guys have got your stuff, so all good. Happy clappy. Yeah. Oh, I dropped a piece there from the Millennium Falcon, the Dark Falcon. Right, we are going to wrap things up there, as we are just... Critics can be wrong. I guess they can, but, like... The critics love Phantom, and I don't really want to ruin Phantom in my mind. I'm going to finish up here. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here during this live series. Very grateful to all of you. We just hit the 2 hour mark. It's been an excellent live series and a very big build, but it's all come together very nicely, and I'm very proud of what's been accomplished. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time, and please make sure smash that like button on your way out, and I hope to see you soon. I should be live streaming next weekend. I will not be live streaming this weekend. I need to have a rest. I'm prepared to go back to drama school, but next weekend is a maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have to wait. But thank you so much, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.